Good morning. It is Corey with Clear Property Management. We are at a house in Jacksonville, Arkansas. What basically happened here is the owner is switching management companies from his previous management company to our management company. That is what we love. We love people switching over to us, not to put bad things on other companies or anything else like that, but we love to know that people are switching to try and find a better solution to whatever their problems are out there. Not saying anything bad against them or anything, but obviously we give this investor something that they are wanting and not getting right now. First of all, I was told about this the other day. I'm actually on site for the very first time right here. It's always good whenever you arrive at the house and you got a good old citation warning right there from good old code enforcement. The grass is very, very high right there. So I've actually already called our lawn guy. He said that he'd be here just as quickly as possible. But yes, definitely needs to be mowed. But anyways, so coming in here, you obviously see the outside right there. So you just walk into this thing and you're just like, oh God, what's going to be on the inside right there, kind of thing. But arriving on the inside, coming in here, it looks like they did vacuum, which is fantastic right there. Carpets aren't in the best of shape, but they're all right. Everything is out, which is a super awesome thing. Usually there's just a bunch of crap that is left right there. I don't know what's going on with that fireplace. I would assume that's just for kind of decoration purposes right there or whatever, but there you go. Obviously you've got some stuff that's kind of left over. When the yard guy gets here, he'll knock all that stuff down. Blah, blah, blah. Coming in here in the kitchen. By the way, the number one rule is whenever power's off, by the way, if you hadn't figured that out yet, since none of the power's on, we're going to get that on here shortly. It's actually funny because Entergy is the electric provider here. I tried to call them on Wednesday. Well, actually, no, it was yesterday. So today's Friday. It was yesterday morning. I tried to get a hold of them, and they could just not find this address on their stuff. I couldn't find it online. They couldn't find it in their system. So now I'm having to come here, get the meter number. And then once I get the meter number on there, then I can call them back, and then they can start it from that meter number. You would think a big company like that would be pretty well rounded in their addresses, but I say all that to say this: the power has not been on. I'm not sure how long it's been off or anything. Number one rule, whenever you're going through a house and the power hasn't been on, do not open that refrigerator. That is the number one rule right there. If I've taught anybody anything in life, do not open the fridge because there could be something inside. Obviously, you would assume with everything being out of the house that thing is probably golden, nothing in there. That would be awesome, but it is not worth checking. Do not open the fridge because whatever's inside is probably going to stink. So, there you go. Now you learned something today. Microwave looks brand new. Stove looks like it's got some years on it. Dishwasher looks new. Fridge, decent shape, kind of thing. That countertop, that doesn't look ideal. I'll mark that down on the list and see what the owner kind of wants to do on that. And we'll kind of go from there. The carpet isn't, I don't know if my camera's picking this up or not, but you can kind of see some stains kind of going through here. There's some more back in here in one of the bedrooms. It's just not perfect. If these lights were on, you could see it a little bit better, but you just can't. Obviously, you can see they mounted a TV right there. Kind of paint touch up needed. But it's really not too bad a shape. I would assume that this is kind of your primary right there. Shower head ain't bad in here. Like I said, just needs a good old scrubbing. Blah, blah, blah. What's kind of unique about this front bedroom right here, so technically it's a bedroom. It's got a closet. It's got a window. Technically a bedroom. It does have one door and two doors right here. So it's just something, it's just not ideal, obviously, but is what it is. Something else I always notice, because I am extremely hot-natured, especially right now at this time of the year, it is so hot outside. There is no fan right there. There's no fan here, and another one in the other bedroom. Again, doesn't have to be done, but I will kind of bring it up on my report to the owner to kind of say just my suggestions, blah, blah, blah. Water heaters in here, looks newer. Awesome. Gas fed. Here is the shared bathroom in here. It looks like it needs just kind of a clip right there to kind of hold that up. Or you can obviously just change out that head if you wanted to as well. I'm sure they use that because these older homes right there, the top of that spout right there is just not very tall. So if you've got somebody in here, like I'm 6 foot, so that's just right at the edge of me, and you can see it kind of goes down whenever it comes down, so the water is going to be coming out like that. The reason why a lot of people will do this is because it's a cheaper fix. You can put that thing up there, and then it kind of gets it higher, plus you can take it off and then use it for your head or whatever you want to do, kind of thing. So just something to think about if you need kind of a easier fix. This is bedroom number 3. You can kind of see that stain is pretty prominent right there. Stanley Steamer might be able to get some of this stuff out. They probably could, and that's another cheaper option as well. But $200 looks like a little bit more paint touch up. And there's a little bit more. Where was it? Yeah, I don't know if you can see that in this camera view. But anyways, that's bedroom number 4. So with that is it. Kind of the situation with this house or whatever is, so with the tenants being with the other previous management company or whatever, they're going to have to do the move out on it. I don't know what they're going to deduct. I don't know what kind of condition this place was in beforehand. That's always a hard call because I don't have your move-in checklist. So I can't say, hey, that TV mount, that was a mess up on the walls right there. I can't say that, you know what I'm saying? So, and even like right here, so like I would assume that they probably mounted a TV right there, and you can just kind of see it's just not. Is it in bad condition? Definitely not. Once these lights kind of come on, definitely you're going to see that. You're going to see it more prominently. But I don't know if that was there beforehand. So anyways, so say all that to say this. I came over here. The other management company did not want to start utilities. But once we get utilities on here, then they're going to do their move-out inspection. And I guess issue out their deposit or whatever they want to do. And then in the meantime right there, so they'll do their thing. And then once I get the all clear from them, then I will do our make ready or whatever. And I guess try and start gathering the troops. So if the owner wants to put 2 bedroom fans in there, great. If he wants to do this carpet, great. Anything else he kind of wants to do, whatever it may be, then we can kind of do that. Obviously, I'm going to have to come back again to kind of really assess on the paint, like the paint touch-ups and stuff like that. But ultimately, I think this place is in pretty good shape. It's just a standard rental, in Jacksonville, Arkansas. So with that, and then the countertops, I don't know what he's going to want to do with that. Whatever. Anyways, so with that is basically it. But it's actually really surprising, like I said, because you walk up on the house, you got the grass that's 2 foot high outside, you got the warning out there, and I just knew you're going to walk into a situation you're like, oh crap. But hey, it's really not too bad right there. So anyways, we'll do our thing. This should be ready here in a couple weeks, depending on whatever the management company does, however long they take and stuff like that. But our stuff shouldn't take too long. And then we'll get this thing out for rent. So if you're looking for a house in Jacksonville, Arkansas, and you're looking for something to rent, let us know. If you are with a management company right now in Central Arkansas and you're looking to make a switch to somebody else, we would love to have that conversation with you. We would love to help you. We do everything from Conway to Benton to Cabot and all rental properties in between right there. We would love to be able to help. So with that, happy Friday. Have a good weekend. Thanks.